Yo, bonjour, guys. This is gonna be Doctor Stone, chapter 119. Raise your hands, my friends. So now we got the man himself, the master crafter. Kaseki has been acquired. So we see him being glued together. All right, we need to get to the drone making. Let's revive the God Hand craftsman, Master Kaiseki. Oh, hang on just a minute, Senku. This is more than just complaining about how the mood all wrong here, though. Is it me or is there a really weird crack on Kasuki's back? Kind of looks like we're missing a piece. You're right. Oh, this is annoying. So if he doesn't have a piece on his back, then his spine's not going to work, is it? Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. When we get these de-petrified, its regenerative power should heal that. Though it might leave a mark, just like when with your face, Senku and Genki. Yeah, well, Senku and Gen's marks look cool, whereas this one looks kind of poop. Lol. It's just meant to be comedic. I don't even feel bad for him. This is the Stone World. No one's gonna care about something like that. I'm pretty sure they would. But just to be sure, wait for Taiju to get back. Taiju? Where did he get off to? Oh, I collected them all. Everyone's parts. From the ocean floor. But how? We don't have any oxygen masks. What? Duh, I just held my breath and dove. What? Yeah, this guy's a machine, you know. It's all thanks to everyone using the power of science to find them. If I know exactly where to go, it should only take a few minutes, but it's just a few minutes I can hold my breath that long. When it comes to endurance, I won't lose to anyone. Damn, Taiju is a monster. Do you know which piece is Kasaki's? Not a clue, that's why I'm gonna bring them all. Taiju, no matter how ridiculously monstrous your stamina is, there's no way you could swim carrying all of them. Of course not, but I'm gonna bring a little by little. It should take me 200 to 300 trips. Idiot. You could at least use a boat to load them along the way. Oh yeah, he said it like it was nothing. Only 2 or 300 trips. You know, this little comedy skit was kind of funny. Your reactions are priceless. You're still not used to how completely absurd Taiju is. Seeing you all dumbfounded is amazing. Just so I know, just now I just realized, even though you and Taiju seem completely different types at first, the reason you two get along so well, you're both incredibly dedicated to honest, straightforward work, and your spirits never get brought down at the size of the task. Okay, that's quite a good analysis. Whoever said that. It fits perfectly inside the Kaseki. Please don't ever say poop hole again. It's the perfect fit. All right, let's dump this crap on him. Oh, is that a play on words as well? Because of the poop shaped mark on his back. Okay, he's back. Kaiseki has been revived. We got a nice little action pose actually, and yeah, that looks quite cool actually. Aren't you going to give him some clothes to wear? The seaweed shall be fine for now. You're evil, ho ho ho. So that's what being petrified feels like. It was my first experience. I was so excited. That's right. Everyone from Ishigami Village has never been petrified before. Even so, you wouldn't get excited about that. You're suffering. You can't move and hold and have no idea what's going on. Suffering, not. No, not at all. After I completely relaxed and at eased, because I knew you definitely bring us all back with the power of science. And surprisingly, my body feels great. What is with this? Maybe you've had healed, your old man problems like arthritis. Cuckoo, which means that Master Kaseki has now been powered up. So how about we get right into some crafting? Well, what are we making? A drone. You know what's you knew that was gonna happen. That's what you said. Seaweed was fine. Oh, I get it now because he's just flexing and his clothes is ripped. But even if we did want to start working, my beautiful lab car, I guess we should start with that. Last funny. I don't, there's just too much comedic stuff going on in this chapter already. Now then, if we're gonna make a drone, the most then most of all, we're gonna need a propeller. Yeah, the drone does need something really important. We need something as lightweight as a feather, so we should start with a real bird feather, twist it slightly, and dip it in plastic. So make fine adjustments by hand rather than rambling on trying to explain the theory behind the flight. Be would just having you test would be faster. And one more thing, the other super important item I have requested of Kaseki is a fidget spinner. Oh, what? Yeah, that looks important. I would never. Oh my goodness. I would never thought I'd ever see a fidget spinner in in Mango, but I've seen it here. But it's kind of weird though. I don't understand why would he would add a fidget spinner into this thing anyway. Because fidget spinners are kind of, they're not a trend anymore. They're kind of trendy like 2 or 3 years ago, but they're kind of out of date now. So it's weird to see it like 2 or 3 later after its trend. Wait, how is that important in our current situation? Do you think we need a toy like that, a fidget spinner? 10 billion% so. Our trash motor we had all rickety and wobbly, right? The main part behind the fidget spinner is the ball bearing, held in place of some kind of axle. This is the capable of high speed rotations. It is the foundation of machine industry, the ball bearings, okay. So, okay, making a bit of sense. But the one who what's going on? Let's see that. But the one who invented is someone Mr. Leonardo da Vinci. I wouldn't say I know him. The only thing I can say is that the dude that painted the Mona Lisa, but be it painting or science, this old man could do both on practical cheat levels. Having someone completely outside normal comprehension and understanding is a good thing then now and then. As far as I'm concerned, you fit in that category, Senku. We take little fragments we don't need and toss them in that cylinder where they get tumbled and jangled along the way and slowly get chipped away and become round. We can make them all pachinko balls we have. Let's make pachinko ball machines while we're at it. Yeah, another 10 million years. If we can sort them through the holes varying sizing to collect the balls of the same size. Oh, the method behind it is simply easy. But making those parts and lather them in is going to be a demon labor. Oh, where did you get that vice machine from? That looks weird. Hey, you guys, all of them, every last fragment statue. Okay, that was quite quick from Taiju, actually. Yeah, I'm surprised he did it so quickly. You did it in this one chapter. The amazing god craftsman Kaiseki of the Science Kingdom is back. Chrome, Fransos, Yoko. Oh, a head's missing. Who the heck is this? Looks like some random person got mixed in. Well, I did bring everyone that was there. Cuckoo, probably some past victim of the petrification that we have no idea where from. Anyways, all of us who have turned into stone aboard the ship without getting to step a single foot on this island. Every member of the Kingdom of Science now at last has safely and successfully made it ashore. Oh, oh my God! I want to say this though. The barnacles was a good touch on this. Kind of shows that he's been there a while. And also, who is this? This is quite an interesting plot device they've used. They bring in a random statue. Ah, if Senku is gonna learn his lesson, he should know not to revive random people. Because what happened in the first arc of Doctor Stone when he revived the random person? Yeah, so if I was him, I would not revive that person. Even though everyone was finally made online, it's impossible to revive everyone right now, yeah? We need to make the revival fluid little by little, and we don't have time to sit around and wait to bring everyone back. I wonder how long we'll be able to stay here in the Sapphire Cave before we're found. The moment they find us, they'll unleash the petrification ray from outside the cave, and this time it really be the end of us. Oh, Kohaku, about the infiltration that Ibara mentioned. It's you, isn't it? So tell me where all your friends are hiding. Haha, hypothetically, even if it were me, do you really think I'd sell my friends out? Before our hideout is discovered by the enemies, we're gonna have to use an air-to-air warfare to get the petrification ray. And on the contrary, if we can steal it, then even if we're outnumbered, we can power them with science. A trump card, the drone. Do you think you can make a Kaseki? Oh, when you put it that way, it just gets me all the more fired up, don't you? Don't underestimate my 50 years as a craftsman. Ooh, yo! Yeah, this final panel looks kind of cool. Whoa. The conqueror of the skies is born. It's flying all on its own, just like a bird. Yeah, well, it's a prototype. Now our job is to make it stable. Wow, they use the fidget spinner shape anyway. But yeah, this final panel looks kind of sick. It's flying, and you just like Tasigi looks really cool actually. Just sat there with his remote controller. But I don't think they can make a wireless one, so it's got to be wired, as I can see a massive wire sticking out of it. So yeah, there's a lot of setup, and the stakes are getting a bit higher now because it's a race against time until they're found. They got to complete the, what do you call it, discoveries. They got to make the creations before they are found. But looks like Kokaku's already been discovered. So how long until she unveils their location? That's gonna be quite crazy. But yeah, this was it for me. Bye bye. And one last thing. Who is that guy they found? Who is that person they found in the sea as well? That's gonna be quite interesting to find out. Right, bye.